Okay. What's up, guys? Welcome back. I muted them. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Among Us podcast. My name is Zenith. We are gathered today by your usual by Krobalt, by Luna, by Spiked Ball of Doom, by Yoshi Booby. Now, I will bring them back in right now. And we have two special guests today, I guess. We have two special guests.
Ooh.
Because Lunar joined. We have Lunar. Famous streamer Lunar. Who plays
I streamed once.
He plays that one game. Risk of Rain.
I streamed Risk of Rain.
And then we got the big one. The man. The myth. Wait, let me say. Hold on.
A big one.
Wait, whoa.
You said not me.
He has 238 YouTube subscribers. Max question mark.
Wait. I swear that I had more than 230 earlier today. Wait a second.
You went down. No. For the past.
People found out I was going to be
on the podcast. You're off.
Oh, no.
You're not popular enough
People found out I was going to be on the Among Us podcast.
How are we going to leech off you now?
Social credit scores down the tube.
Xi Ping is going to have my ass for dinner tonight, and I'm not going to like it.
So, Max, it was very interesting the way that we interacted, because I was looking through my DMs on Twitter like I normally do during my work shift, and I saw a DM, and I will read it verbatim because I think it's hilarious. It was,
oh, please do. I'd love it if you did.
Hey, man, love your vids, dude. Could I be on an episode of the Among Us podcast?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Good tweet.
What's funny?
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, man, fucking white noise.
What's funny about that? What's funny about that is, you know, people like, you know, as a sub 1,000 subscriber YouTuber who you know, works on their content and tries to make high quality shit. I do get DMs from people from like, you know, 20 sub gamers who are like, oh yeah, we should collab, and I'm like, bro, how are we gonna do this? But the fact that you said,
it's like a one-sided
can I be on the Among Us
offer.
podcast? Yeah. The fact that you just said that was hilarious. And I needed to get you on it.
Dude, can I tell you the story about how this whole process to get on the Among Us podcast started?
Please.
Like,
it didn't start with following
This is the story, right? All right. So it did somewhat start with following you. The basic premise was something along the lines of this. All right. Wait, do I not follow you on Twitter?
I don't see a follow on my Twitter.
Oh jeez. Hey, is my being on this podcast dependent on me following you on Twitter?
This isn't actually the podcast. I'm ousting
to us if you're not subscribed to Zenith on Twitter.
I'm actually ousting you as not following me on Twitter.
Oh god. Oh jeez, I can't believe this. Here.
Yeah, this is
I'll follow you with my account. Anyway, give me one. I'm doing it. I just gotta open my DMs.
It's over.
I can't believe I'm getting canceled on the Among Us podcast, dude.
You're done.
All right, dude. Okay, I pushed follow. We're saved.
Phew. Close.
All right. So let me tell you the story. Let me lay down the scene. I've been traveling around a little while right now. I just got back from Colorado, and I was in Colorado, and on my way up there, I was on a plane, a flying machine, if you will.
Plane.
For all you Among Us fans, Minecraft fans out there.
Oh, like the skeleton.
Airship.
Wait, did someone say Among Us?
Dude, someone say Among Us?
Are you on the new airship
Dude,
map?
I love Among Us.
I love Among Us.
Dude, I adore that game.
Okay,
anyway,
guys,
I'm gonna tell my story.
I got a note from my producers right now. I'm sorry. You can keep on with your story, but we are actually renaming this podcast to the Dream SMP podcast from now on. Okay?
That's it. I'm fucking
no more
leaving.
Among Us.
Dude, did someone say Dream? He's gone.
Okay,
he's back.
Max. Okay. Tell us. Okay. I'm sorry.
So I had a lot of podcasts downloaded on my phone because it's cheap, it's whatever, and I was on a plane, and so I'm listening to an episode of Hello Internet. And if you don't know this podcast, it ends with silence. They don't announce that they end it. So I'm just listening to this podcast. It gets to the end of the episode, and then a freaking episode of the Sleep Deprived podcast just plays that starts off with "Boom." Hey everybody, welcome back to the Among Us podcast.
Oh my fucking god! I was so mad.
I turned to my sister, and I'm just like, you gotta hear this. It just goes from, like, talking about freaking flags to welcome back to the Among Us podcast. So I looked this up, I'm like, there's gotta be, like, someone must have, like, clipped this. It's like a thing you can see on YouTube or whatever. And I was on the right turn on. I look it up, and this is the only thing that shows up. So I turn to my sister, and I'm just like, okay, runs this? What is this podcast?
Yes.
And so I turned to her and I'm just like, okay, I just on a Twitter for the podcast. Okay, who's on this show? Oh, okay, here's Zenith. Does he have a Twitter? Yes, he has a Twitter. I turned to my sister and I says to her, I says, do you think I could get on the Among Us podcast? I shoot you a DM and I say verbatim, he's pulled up so that I don't box you. I don't want to misrepresent myself on the Among Us podcast.
You don't want to. You don't want to.
I say, hey man, period. Love your vids, dude, period. Could I be on an episode of the Among Us podcast? And then I linked my YouTube and I just replied that I just said, I think it would be very cool.
I've watched a single episode in the past.
What's funny is I thought you like just knew about my YouTube channel because it's it's not a big YouTube channel, but everyone who DMs me on Twitter it has seen it. So that's actually really funny how you found it just on a whim because someone said Among Us podcast on his
dude.
Just because the Among Us.
That's hilarious.
It had nothing to do with
the
It's going places, dude. It's straight to the moon.
I mean,
let me tell you, Zenith
now that we're the
was
Dream
so
SMP
mad.
podcast. I was
Zenith
pissed.
was so mad.
I forgot we were actually on the
they
Dream
said
SMP podcast. No. But Zenith, I went back and watched your stuff. I watched your Animal Crossing video. I thought that was really chill. I respect the fact that you have a Patreon with under 1,000 subscribers. I think that's the right kind of energy.
I think it's a good move, right?
Yeah. And as someone with I think a third of your subscriber count total, I'm really in a position to give advice.
Yeah, of course. No, yeah, I think having a Patreon, I guess we'll get into this subject for a little bit.
Yeah.
I think the fact that you're not making any sort of money and you're still putting in that much work to try and even garner an audience, I think having a Patreon is just the right move. Especially since I feel like the things I give out, I'm not trying to show my Patreon here, but the things I do give out, I feel are kind of valuable because they are things that I've learned from over a decade now of just making videos. And I play Among Us. So
he does play Among Us.
Dream SMP lore, you gotta really study that. All right. Yeah, but back to what Yoshi was saying. I remember when that Sleep Deprived podcast came out, I listened to it like the first 2 seconds of it, and I went on my Discord screaming. I was like, "This is fucking bullshit."
Because this existed before that. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Really?
We've had this for months, and I'm like, they stole my brand. Like it's a meme, of course. But I'm like, they stole my. I worked so hard for this. I think I commented on that video. I'm like, what is this?
I can't believe the cultural appropriation that freaking the Sleep Deprived podcast is playing on your respectable brand.
I can't believe it. This is I should really file a DMCA lawsuit.
I feel like you should
Among Us is my property.
True.
I have an idea. We should get back at them. All right, let's restart the intro for this episode. Hello, guys. Welcome to the Sleep Deprived podcast.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Sleep Deprived podcast. My name is Jay Schlatt. I am Jay Schlatt.
No, you're not, dude.
I am Jay.
Dude. Yo, we got Jay Schlatt on this podcast.
No,
what?
You're not. I was listening to that song a few days ago. Not my version, but the original. It's actually so good. I'm awesome.
I totally just imagine you listening to your own song.
Yeah, I listen to my own music. I'm a Corpse husband. I like talking about my own music. Corpse.
Choke me.
So Max, I was researching for your podcast. I was researching because you know me, and I watched.
Oh shoot!
With my research, I watched your "How I Accidentally Made a Legal Chiptune" video because it was the first video that came up, and I was very surprised at how well made it was. Very surprised.
Dude, that's very kind of you to say. I'd like to hear that. I honestly don't like that video. Looking back on it,
really?
I think a lot of parts of it are kind of shit.
I
think it's really good. Here, I'll link it in Hey too right now. I think it's. I don't know. It was interesting the whole way through. It was well edited. It was like, wow, I'm actually very impressed by this. And I wasn't expecting. I thought you were going to be another dude, who live streamed himself playing Minecraft for 13 hours. It's like, hey, we should collab, but is my voice bad? Shit.
No, not at all, dude.
Okay, I had the red bar. But yeah, and you have a website and all that? It's awesome.
This is cool as hell.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, that's very nice of you to say.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
dude. I was just using GarageBand earlier today as well. Oh my god, I love messing with music despite not having any music theory knowledge.
I'm the exact same way. I've been using GarageBand exclusively for like the past 6 years of doing music stuff.
Yes.
It's legitimately awful. I've been working on some stuff for the channel, and I really appreciate you saying it's coming from someone who's like content I've seen, like, wow, this stuff's really good. I'd like to emulate that myself, like
Oh,
particularly with the Animal Crossing video. I want to do stuff like that myself.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that a lot too.
Very kind to hear that.
No, yeah, your stuff's good, man.
Thanks, dude.
Anyway, y'all played that new map on Among Us?
It's too big. It's overwhelming.
I literally
So
haven't
huge.
played Among Us in months.
We
Among Us.
what was it?
Get out!
We tried playing it a few days ago.
All right, guys. I actually haven't seen this before, but there's an article from The Verge talking about the huge new Among Us map, which gives you more ways to be sneaky.
Oh
And
my
I gotta
god!
say,
Wait, doesn't Vox?
that's
have
all I even need,
Can you be
magazine?
sus,
I can
No,
be
The Verge.
sus in Among Us.
bro?
The
dude.
Verge. I thought that was a business magazine.
I think it is, but for some reason they published this article.
That's really funny.
Views are low.
Yeah, they need views.
Their next
Dude,
title's gonna be
Zen,
the new
you're in the right business
podcast.
right here. Among Us is what attracts people. That's what they realized. Among Us.
Exactly.
That's,
Wait, guys,
that's the
why,
new
That's
business.
why.
guys,
We
why
get
are we
the
talking about
clicks.
Among Us? I thought this was,
Oh shit!
dude, I thought this was the Dream
Oh,
SMP
shit.
podcast, dude.
No, it's Among Us. It's
Okay.
We've already rebranded back.
Remember
We
when
changed our
Tommy
podcast
and it
silently.
died and the SMP guys? Wasn't that awesome? When Tommy
Dude,
and it
that
was
was
like,
actually insane. I cried myself to sleep for the next week after
It
that.
was
Dude. I could not
crazy.
take it.
I was
There's a new
thinking
thing from the
bad
producer. You gotta check your
I
DM.
wish,
We're not
I
the Dream
wish he was
SMP
dead
podcast anymore.
longer.
No, we're not the K-pop podcast, Luna. I'm not doing that.
What?
We're not
Why can't we
stooping
be
to
the
that
K-pop
level.
We got
podcast?
No,
Dude, I
look.
love Gangnam Style.
No.
I gotta agree. I love Gangnam
Son,
Style.
can we be the
Gangnam
K-pop
Style is
podcast?
No, we're not being the K-pop
K-pop
podcast. Look, I have boundaries.
No,
And Dream
called and said
SMP
we
is the
can't be
lowest
Dream
I'll go
SMP
for clicks.
podcast.
Dream SMP
Guys,
is the
guys,
lowest
what-
I'll go.
Dream called. He said we cannot be the Dream SMP podcast. We gotta become
Dun,
K-pop
dun,
now.
dun, dun.
Guys, why,
Yeah.
we can't be the K-pop. We can't be the K-pop podcast, dude. Dream isn't the K-pop. He's not,
He's not. He likes making
Okay, we
bad
can become the
music.
Georgia Not Found podcast.
dude. I freaking I don't know who that is. I mean, I know who that
Okay,
is.
That's
But
not found.
How dare you not
yeah,
know
now
George
I
All I
see
Not
know
it.
is
Found
it's
my
not
bad.
found.
on the Dream
Where is
SMP
he?
podcast.
Have you seen this man?
He's lost.
Today we were doing like Easter egg
Have you seen
contest
this
for
man?
money. My family and I, we've been doing it like since I was a kid. And
Oh, yeah?
I got first
Did you
place because I made
lose?
the red imposter on an egg. I won.
Oh, you made the red. You made the red.
Dude,
imposter
I made the
from
red
Among Us?
imposter on an egg, and it was pretty epic. And then I showed
That's
it. I'm
pretty
like,
sus.
guys, he's sus. And then nobody laughed. But I won.
I want to
because-
scream, but it's like very late at night where I am, and I'm
It's
recording this
12
on my
o'clock.
back porch.
The voters are children, so I won because I appealed to their audience.
But
Son
dude,
likes
Among
children.
Us
like
is
kids. Whoa.
fun.
Dude, Among Us is for everyone.
Whoa.
Don't freaking
Yeah.
don't shame.
Among
don't-
Us. I love
don't-
Among Us, red
if-
imposter.
If
Dude.
if you make fun of Among Us one more time, I'm gonna have to become sus.
Are we gonna fucking play balloons, or are we just gonna sit here with our dicks in
I
our
want
hand?
to play balloon.
Do you have to
I'm-
buy balloons? Is it like a flash game?
No,
Or is
you
it
have
like
to play it.
No, you have to buy
You
it
have to buy
on
it.
Steam, or you could. I don't know if you have to buy it on your phone.
Guys, let's
Let
start
me-
our
let me-
balloons
let me just
match.
torrent it
Max
real quick.
baited us. Max baited us.
Dude, my fucking king
The
is on a
balloon.
roll right now. My king
You
is
just go
going
ahead with
fucking
balloons. Let's see if I can
ballistic.
download it.
You have
You
to
can't
develop the
stop
king
me.
now.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm-
theory.
dude, dude, my king is becoming a fucking battle.
Your cake?
My king.
Yeah, Luna's got
I'm
some
playing
cake.
chess.
Dude, my
Oh.
cake's always a battle, if you know what I'm saying. I'm critically overweight.
Dude, same, but I'm working on it.
Nice.
Lunar Chungus.
Lunar Chungus.
Lunar, please refrain.
What do you mean?
I actually don't know. I kind of forgot.
What, do you not like Lunar Chungus?
Please
No.
on this podcast.
Why not?
Do you not
I
like
put
Big
the brakes on
Chungus?
this entire
Uh,
podcast by saying
I think
glad
I
he
think it
did.
said
It's gone
something
too
on Twitter
fast.
once I didn't agree with, so I have to like completely distance myself from the concept.
Ah,
of the
you're
person.
right.
I like D's.
What's
Dude,
these?
dude, what, dude, what's
D's nuts,
these, dude?
bitch. Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh my god, Jesus!
Suck my
You know,
dick.
I come on the Among Us podcast looking for some good times, play some balloons, and this is what I get. You
What's
know?
the Among Us podcast? This is the Dream SMP podcast.
Oh yeah, I guess it is.
Georgia
Yeah.
Not Found
I-
podcast. I think
I
you
would've
mean.
been
Oh,
mad
my
if
bad.
I was
George
on.
Not Found podcast.
The worst
Dude, I
part about
can't-
this rebranding is that I can't even like say anything because I've never watched a single Dream or whatever the hell.
I'm gonna
Let's just make this a bit more relatable.
I'm gonna use
Hi,
the
guys,
at
welcome back
symbol in
to
the
the
description.
Podcast. Welcome back to the Dan PDM podcast, dude. Welcome back to the
American Civil
Yo.
Liberties
Oh,
podcast.
damn.
Welcome back to
Welcome
Sky
back to the
Does
American
Minecraft,
Civil War. Dude, Butter Dude.
the Corpse Husband
But a dog.
podcast.
Hey guys, check it out. I'm gonna be Corpse Husband. I'm gonna be him. Check it out. Check it out.
Upload your next.
Isn't that cool,
Okay.
dude?
Sound like this guy. His name's
my
like
God.
Corpse Husband or something.
Guys, guys, I think I hear Dream. I think I hear Dream. He's running. Oh, he's gone. Okay.
Oh, Dream! Welcome.
Wait, Dream's back?
We have Dream.
In this episode, I'm gonna be dead. That was the worst Dream impression I've ever heard.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So I've ran out of ideas for this podcast. So I
back to Hell,
googled.
yeah.
Bro,
I googled podcast ideas, and the first one. Thank
Dude,
you, Dream. I appreciate it.
that
But I
was-
googled podcast ideas.
He just keeps doing it, man.
What is this
Man,
I'm
bit?
he's
too
really
excited. I googled podcast ideas, and so the first one is a Q&A.
Kidding.
He
So
Google Pod.
I don't get this.
Why Google Pod?
So
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know if it
ask
cut
you
off
some
from everyone else,
questions.
but it's
did,
just
it
fucking
did.
interchangeable.
I'm gonna ask you some questions,
Dude.
and you're gonna answer
Dude,
them.
can we get some pods in chat, dude? Can we get some PODs in chat?
Okay.
Oh, it's Dream again. He's listening.
Okay, Max. Your first question is:
Dude,
about
so
it.
relatable,
how was your
man.
day?
My day was all right.
it's good.
I went to
How
go
was-
see my sister do a play. That was pretty
Ah,
cool.
We'll play. That's the second question.
The Among Us play.
Romeo and Juliet.
Ah, was she
Yeah,
Romeo
she-
or Juliet?
Like the part where you say the N word.
She was wait, I'm confused.
Was she?
Yeah, hold up. What happened there?
I think she was Flyer Lawrence. I think
That's not
who she was.
anyone. What the fuck?
Dude, Friar Lawrence.
Friar Lawrence is the.
Yeah.
Like,
That's not
oh,
Romeo
sorry.
or Juliet. Like, what's the point?
No, that.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. She was the
I guess.
poison.
Among
Yeah.
Us.
She was the hemlock.
Among Us.
Among Us, dude.
Number 2.
Dude, they should
I
add
heard about
hemlock
this-
to Among Us, dude.
I heard about this new game called Among Us.
Us.
It's
Among
pretty underground. What are your thoughts on that game?
Dude, what's Among Us?
So it's this game where you are the imposter and you're red, and then you you walk around and
Dude, you can't say that anymore.
you murder.
can't say that.
You murder.
Discord is like
You can't
kill
call
people
people
And you
No,
gotta
that's
find the
every time they
imposter.
That's kind of suspicious. I'm not. Go, can I talk about something? Can I talk about some actual beef that I have?
Yes.
Okay.
Like something I'm legitimately mad about.
Let it out.
So you know, like
Queen.
YouTube poops on YouTube, like YouTube poops,
Yeah.
quintessential
Yes.
YouTube culture. They have been using the term sus for years
Sus.
because you just take the sus
Yes.
sound and then you just play it in reverse. And now every single
Oh,
old YouTube
yeah, they
poop, and they're
do.
like, you go into the comments and people are just like, oh, he says sus at
Wait, is it
250. Like,
really?
shut up. You're
Really?
uncultured. Yeah, like you go back and yeah, it's just a thing you do because it's like you get
Yeah,
just
just
like
go
someone
like,
says like street, you just say
Yeah.
he's sus.
Did they, did they actually say sus?
But but normally
Oh my God, they
like
do.
Swows.
They
No,
do.
but they usually go with shit like swows instead of sus.
No,
So
it's like
also
sauce.
They go
You got sus. You got sus.
Whatever it
You've
took
got
to
a-
get the judge.
sus.
Luna.
Sus.
Judge.
What?
Luna, start balloons.
Oh my God! Yeah, they do. I'm
I
looking at
don't
one
have-
right now. What the
I
fuck?
don't have.
It's awful.
This is
Not
awesome.
yet.
I'm looking.
This
I'm
is
looking
sus.
up.
Cultures
I'm
collide.
looking up a YouTube poop. I'm looking up.
I
a YouTube
remember
poop.
a lot of them did say
This
so.
is sussy.
YouTube poop.
Set the server's location to Brazil. Why is the connection so bad?
It's in Brazil.
Dude, I can't believe the Dream SMP podcast has come to Brazil.
It's
Finally.
automatic. I don't know. Yeah, we're
Dude,
we're
okay,
international.
who here's living in Brazil?
Server location
I
something.
know someone who lives
is
in
Among Us
Brazil.
podcast live from the NASA space
I think Lunar
station.
lives in Brazil.
We're recording from
Send-
Point Nemo.
Lunar, okay, you're the special
Send
guest. So I'm gonna
change
ask
the
you a
voice
question
channel
now.
location
Shut
to
the fuck
US.
up.
Oh me? That's quite
Okay.
sus of you.
That's
That is
mean.
kind of sus.
Okay.
So rude of you to say to Luna.
Shut the fuck. Okay, so Lunar,
Yeah.
here's your first question because you're a guest too.
Uh huh. Mhm.
How was your day?
Next question.
Okay.
Hey, can we play balloons now?
Dude, screw balloons, dude.
Why?
I don't even
Fuck
own it.
you.
Bad game.
You know
would
what?
even
I don't know.
Bad
I'm tired
game.
of this.
Honestly, yeah, this podcast is over. I can't
What?
can't believe you convinced me to come
It
on
was,
the show.
it was a
This
good bit,
sucks.
but it went on too long.
I
No, I
Ne-
love the Among Us podcast. No, it's the best thing
Shut
ever.
up. I hate
Dude, I
everything.
don't know.
Gosh.
Everything
Dude,
sucks.
why is this channel called the
I've
Among Us Podcast?
become
This is
so sus.
Zen,
Hey, as long
make,
as it's
Zen, can we make
I
Zen,
wonder if that exists. I just made that up.
I guarantee you it does. And if it doesn't, I can make it.
Zen,
Huh?
can we make the Smosh podcast? And
Dude,
Oh,
just-
Smosh Gaming
Ian
podcast.
is such a dream boot. Oh my god. I would literally throw myself into a pit of toxic
love
waste
Dream.
if it meant that I could see Ian. Dude, Dream is such a sugar boat.
I love
If I saw Dream on the street, I would kick him gently and he'd like it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Sugar
yeah?
boat.
Luna, hurry up.
My friends on TikTok send me memes, on Discord it's fucking memes.
Lunar.
Right?
Yeah,
Stop.
but it's funny.
Learn.
Zen,
It's Among Us.